Another issue South Korean voters were focused on was regional security amid the heightened tensions with North Korea and the contentious U.S. missile defense system THAAD that has been deployed on the Korean peninsula to counter such threats. With that, let's go over to Moon Jae-in's pledges on security.
Agility and assertiveness are what Moon Jae-in has prescribed for South Korea in terms of national defense, foreign relations, and achieving a peaceful and denuclearized Korean peninsula.
이렇게 미국에도 중국에도 일본에도 그리고 북한에도 당당하게 할 말할 수 있는 대통령 누굽니까? 문재인! 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 우리 한반도 문제 미국 중국에 맡겨놓지 않고 우리가 주도해 나갈 수 있는 대통령 누굽니까?
First, in the face of continuous nuclear provocations from Pyongyang, Moon pledged to beef up military capabilities in the south, including the early development of the homegrown Korea-era missile defense system and a kill chain system.
Responsible defense is set to become one of Moon's core policies. It means we will take responsibility for our own national security by developing necessary defense systems in a way that strengthens our capability and also increases trust from the public through transparency. Only then can we stand firm against Pyongyang and also develop our mutual alliance with the U.S.
And as part of a more long-term approach to denuclearizing the North, Moon believes that the keyword is dialogue. He has mentioned restarting the six-party talks, and on the condition of resolving the nuclear issue, even a sit-down with Kim Jong-un. As part of conducting his North Korea policy, Moon has said he wants to meet US President Trump to enhance their cooperation on regional security and on the ending of Pyongyang's nuclear program. However, when it comes to any military decision, Moon has indicated Seoul should be the one to call the shots.
Any military action taken on the Korean peninsula should be closely coordinated between Seoul and Washington, as well as the countries involved. No action that South Korea disapproves of should be taken.
That's part of the rationale behind Moon's pledge to review the agreement reached by the previous administration and the US to deploy the THAAD missile defense system on South Korean soil. Moon had been among those who criticized the decision, saying it lacked public support and due process.
If South Korea reaches a decision following a democratic procedure with a proper public consensus, we believe the U.S. will support it. This would improve the way Koreans see America, further building trust in their strategic alliance and bilateral relations.
Strengthening ties with key regional partners is also on Moon's agenda, especially when it comes to working past contentious points with Beijing and Tokyo.
Moon is aware that Seoul's actions on North Korea, whether they are stronger sanctions or meaningful dialogue, they can't be done without China's cooperation, and he knows that the current icy relations cannot go on. As for Japan, Moon will actively keep up cooperation as friendly nations and also seek to take their bilateral relations to the next level by renegotiating the landmark agreement on Japan's wartime sexual enslavement of Korean women.
Above all, Moon's ultimate goal is to work toward regional peace and stability. He believes the first step will be an economic partnership between Seoul and Pyongyang, followed by social and legal cooperation.
Moon's core policy, his vision for the Korean peninsula, is creating a single market between the North and the South through interdependency and a win-win relationship, which could then gain traction as a continental economy. This economic approach could ultimately lead to peace on the Korean peninsula and in the East Asian region as a whole.
Dubbed a negotiator by Time magazine last week, Moon is expected to take a pragmatic approach to foreign policy and national security, keeping the door open for dialogue and cooperation. Oh Seong, Arirang News.